Yesterday, I was in Ephesus, Turkey, and as we were walking down the Akkadian Way through these marbled pathways with these brilliant stone columns that have stood for thousands of years, these monuments that have endured fires and earthquakes and time, it made me realize that you don't crumble from what hits you, you crumble from what's already cracking inside. The real war, it's not your market, it's not your metrics, it's your mind. I'm Hunsicker, and this is the Dealership War Room. Leadership fire, 7 minutes, built daily, fueled intentionally, and delivered relentlessly. And I just want to thank all of you who've shared this podcast to someone that you know could use it, that can help benefit them in their business and in their life. And I just want to say thank you. In this ancient city, Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. When you realize this, you will find your power." And this week, I want to give you a framework like the walls of Ephesus, built stone by stone. It's called the Inner Fortress Framework, and it's one of my favorite things to share. Every elite leader I know reinforces these 3 practices daily. So let's dive in. Practice number 1, the gate. Who do you let in? You do not get to decide who shows up at your door, but you absolutely get to decide who and what you let into your mind, your attitude, and your focus. Am I letting in fear? Am I letting in gossip, doubt, distraction? Am I letting in other people's urgencies and destroying my own clarity? Because elite leaders, they shut the gate on drama, negativity, and unproductive emotions. Let me share with you one micro action you can take to start owning your gate. And it's simple. When you get in the car in the morning to drive to work, as soon as you grab the steering wheel, I want you to just say out loud to yourself, today, only excellence gets in. Begin to make a ritual of absolutely owning your gate. The second principle is guard. Who's in charge of you? When stress hits, who shows up? The frustrated you, the tired you, or the deliberate, composed, commanding version of you? I have a series of power questions I use with my clients and with myself. One of my favorite power questions is this: if I were the best leader in the room, how would I handle this moment? That's the guard, your highest self. The one that doesn't react, but he leads. Here's a great little micro action. Before any tough conversation, pause a beat, take a breath, and say to yourself, post the guard. Show up as who I want to be and not who I feel like. And that will absolutely change the quality of your leadership conversations. The third principle, ground. What are you standing on? Because if your leadership is built on emotion, you will sink. If your leadership is built on principle, then you will stand strong, powerful, and clear. Ask yourself, what am I anchored to? Am I chasing approval or am I living by values? Is today about service, growth, and performance, or survival? Your ground is your non-negotiable. Discipline, focus, purpose. These are the bedrock underneath your decisions. So here's a micro action for you. Just take a moment and for you personally, write down what are the 3 principles that form your ground. There's probably many things that are important to you, but there's always 2 or 3 that matter more than the others. Write down those 3 principles that form the bedrock of your decision making. They are the foundation of your ground, of your leadership. Together, these 3 create your mental armor. You don't have to control the chaos. You just have to control what it is that controls you. Today's War Room Challenge is simple, but not easy. Number 1, the gate. What do I need to block out today? Number 2, the guard. Who do I need to be right now? And number 3, the ground. What are the principles that need to guide my decisions right now? If you want a little mantra that can help you with your focus, with your energy, and with your execution, here it is. I guard the gate, I post the guard, I stand the ground. See, this isn't soft work, this is warrior work. But you say that anytime you need focus, anytime you need energies, anytime you need to redirect back where you're at, you keep coming back to the mental fortress that you've built, the armor that you have to go through. Watch the gate, watch the guard, watch the ground, and you will stand as long as you need to be, and you will last for forever. And this is how you create unshakable leadership presence and execution. Let's finish with this thought. War room leaders don't react to their day. They architect it from the inside out. And one of the key tools they have for architecting it is building the mental fortress that you need with a gate, with a guard, and with some ground. And with that, let's go out today and create some leadership fire. And I will see you tomorrow in the Dealership War Room.